If you wear heels like this for clout on TikTok and make poll videos and you think that's appropriate, then it's perfectly appropriate for you to also be an advocate for the people whose aesthetic you appropriate to get attention.
Does it make anyone else super uncomfortable that these white-ass bitches are so pressed about their stripper heels being appropriated?
And make poll videos.
Show us your shoes, show us your props, show us everything you use in this industry. If you've got 5 years plus experience, I want to see these videos up and going. Support the industry.
If you wear headsets like this while playing Call of Duty and yelling at your buddies or your brothers or whatever about how you're getting your butt killed, then, we're pilots. We don't care.
No, I just have to chime in really quick because she's absolutely right. And I'm really tired of all the people in her comments being like, it's not a culture that you can appropriate. First of all, you can appropriate things that aren't a culture. Cultural appropriation is just one type of appropriation. And I understand completely, especially as an Asian woman, that cultural appropriation has come to mean cultures like ethnic cultures. That's what that means. So that's a whole nother can of worms. I'm not trying to say that this is necessarily cultural appropriation in that sense, but stripping is a culture, and it is classist to think that you can just appropriate this culture and not have to advocate for the people who are in this position, having to do this job, having to be a part of this community, and who are terrorized, and you don't advocate for them, but you're going to use their aesthetic. That's so embarrassing.
If you wear heels like this for clout on TikTok and make poll videos and...
All right, friends, neighbors, loved ones, gather around, go watch that video, and then come back to me because she's exactly right, and we need to talk about why. Number one, there seems to be some confusion on what appropriate means, so just so you know, appropriate means to take something and use it for your own good without the permission of the person you took it from. We usually use it in a global cultural context, but you can really appropriate lots of stuff. And in this instance, while we're pole dancing for a workout or wearing those shoes for whatever reason, without destigmatizing the work that dancers do, we're definitely appropriating. Which leads us to number two, which is the thing that we should do anytime we're appropriating, which is go back and get the person's permission. And the way that we do that here is the same way that we do it in a more global context. We go back, destigmatize, and liberate people. And in this instance, it's dancers. We can't continue to take and popularize these aspects of dancer culture without destigmatizing the work that these people are doing.
And a lot of people are in that girl's comments big mad saying it's not that serious, but I'm going to tell you why it is that serious. I've noticed over the past couple years that y'all love to dress like us, wear our shoes, talk like us, using terms and phrases that came from the strip club. You want to come into our clubs, give lap dances, try to get on stage, pull down your pants and shake your ass so you can live out your stripper fantasy. You want to lie and use our occupation for clout and gain millions of followers. Meanwhile, actual sex workers are getting deleted, censored, and shadow banned. And y'all will be the same ones to throw us under the bus and call us whores, saying you can never do that shit because you respect yourself. I'm not even going to mention the fact that we're more at risk for violent crimes against us. That's a whole nother situation. Bottom line is, y'all want to be us so bad, but you hate us at the same time.
Also be an advocate for the people whose aesthetic you appropriate to get attention.
They're not doing it to get attention, they're doing it to advertise their craft. It takes a lot of wear and tear, busted shoes, torn muscles, broken bones to get to where they are. It's a well-paying job. It also takes guts to return to work the next day after dealing with inappropriate jokes and derogatory behavior from predatory men. Not to mention, it takes a lot of physical strength and endurance to be able to lift your body and be able to support that weight while a pole is rotating. A lot of stretching to do the splits, kicks, flips, and tricks on that pole as well. It's acrobatic exercise. It's pretty impressive what they can do with their bodies. And judging by their shoes, I'm assuming you used to have been a performer, or you currently are. I don't know why you think it's okay to run your mouth about those type of women that do that type of job. I'm kind of proud of them, because I'm very impressed by what they do.
Make poll videos and...
I'm gonna have to create a part 2. This is a reach. This might be a reach. I feel like ever since Black Lives Matter, ever since Black people started reclaiming their culture and reclaiming their life, people started coming out of the dust to literally try to gatekeep some random type of shit. You're gatekeeping heels. High heels. It just doesn't make sense to me because you guys are using basic foundation of clothing as a way to gatekeep them, if that's making sense. I understand supporting sex workers, but y'all are reaching. No offense, sex working is not an ideal life that people choose. It's a life you work when things are tough and you need cash immediately. More now than ever, I've been seeing a trend of girls just going out to become strippers because they see how much money that these girls make. I support y'all, but this is doing way too much. Way too much.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
Oh, don't worry. He gon' stay away, 'cause your underarms look nasty. Go get you a razor and shave that shit,